Man, yeah, this stuff. Reason why I didn't speak on this earlier because I wanted to be clear, concise, and get all the little bit facts. Now, I do know Tiny and her friend goes back a long time. Tiny and her friend has always been road dog and road dog through thick and thin. But I've always sat here and expressed the truth to you about Tip. A lot of people think, some of them think, I'm a woman hater, which is absolutely not the case. I have defended Tiny plenty of times against Tip. Plenty. But I had to stop doing it. And the reason I had to stop doing it is because when a person continuously fights to allow that to happen to them, then you can no longer do anything. It's like you signed up for the show. We fought for you when you didn't have the strength to fight for yourself. And you were away from the problem and you went running right back to the problem. And we've seen this happen with many women, and many friends have done what Sabrina has done. Now, from what I know, Tiny's friend Sabrina is the one that always gets blamed when something goes wrong. Oh, your friend is the problem. You're listening to your friends. When Tip never accepts any responsibilities for his transgressions, what Tip does is deflect. There must be something in the cosmos that led to this. Your friends out to get me. They don't like me. Why would you hang out and be friends with someone that don't like me? I'm your husband. But when you don't act like a husband, you act like a slave master, then this is the behavior of control and power just so you can go out and do whatever you want to do. But she must live in servitude. So she's right about him speaking up about black women and black anything when it has something to do with women. The children saw how cruel you treated their mother. Don't think they didn't. Now, I refrained from talking about this as deeply as I did before because I didn't want to destroy the man like that because it's hard. It's hard to walk in those shoes and be a celebrity and all that and be married with kids. It's gonna be a hard balance because it's gonna be a lot of times out on the road. Chicks gonna be throwing themselves at you. It's difficult. But as a man, when you try to make it all the wife's fault and don't take any responsibility whatsoever, then this becomes a growing problem. When the wife's friends don't like you, that's because you've done something. You've done something very hideous along the way. Something so vile that no one will even acknowledge. That's how foul what you did was. That's how low down it was. Now, to make it even worse, we said just like this: Sabrina and what she's doing, your friend Sabrina, let's say what she's doing right now. Sabrina came out and made a stance because she's been pushed away by a woman who caught a case beating up T.I.'s assistant because T.I. was sleeping around with his assistant allegedly. So this assistant was friends with Tiny as well, and Tiny brought her in. And now this so-called assistant or whatever for T.I. got into it with Sabrina. Sabrina fought and beat up this assistant, which led to Tip pulling out a gun and stuff on her and all kind of stuff. And all of these things happened to where Tiny had to make a choice. Knowing what was going on, knowing she was friends, when she got back with her husband, she cut all these people off. Latoya, right? Latoya, what has happened? The one you call paperback Toya, your friend, Lil Wayne's baby mama, and ex-wife. Tell the world what really happened. Because what really happened is simple. Hmm? What really happened is simple. She don't like Tip. She has told him so. He knows that. He wants you to create distance between them. Because they only going to bring negativity to the relationship. You know where the main problem lies. You know what I'm saying? You know where the main problem lies. But he knows your insecurities. He knows you gonna want me home. He tried to leave this woman, ladies and gentlemen. He tried to leave his wife and family and go out. You remember the reality show? Threatening to leave his wife and family. All for him. Like, I'm gonna pay the bills. I'm gonna take care of my responsibilities as a father, but I can't let this hold me back. And he realized something. He got out in the world and realized that I'm single. Nobody cared. Nobody cared. And because nobody cared, do you want to know what happened? Because nobody cared, he ran back home. And he didn't listen to Carcino's videos. He must didn't watch him. Because had he listened to Carcino's videos, Carcino would have told you that you guys, well, I did tell him, but they didn't watch the video. Had he watched the video, he would have learned that Sino said that's a dumb idea. Because now you guys have branded yourselves together. And you got all these tax problems. You wasn't paying taxes all them years. And all them legal tax problems then build up on your head. So now, what do you got as a problem? Right? You got a new problem. What's that new problem? What's that new problem, ladies and gentlemen? Now you got to stay together. She filed papers against you just so she could prove. Prove what? Prove to the fact that these taxes is his responsibility, not mine. So now, all he got to do, so now all he got to do is this. This is all he got to do for the rest of his life. So what he do? He go over to Jay-Z. Jay-Z pay his taxes and say, "You mines. You gonna do what I tell you, when I tell you, how I tell you," and that's it. So Sabrina comes forward and tells the world about what was going on. And Sabrina was the friend that was dating one of the dudes that was cool with Floyd. Sabrina got invited. She wanted to go anyway. Tiny used that as an excuse to get out the house. He told Tiny, "I don't want you hanging around Floyd now." But since Sabrina was dating one of the TMT members, she wanted to be part of it. So she come rolling right out and go over there to the doggone party with Floyd now. Which led to all the drama. Now, she did a whole thing talking about the sad part about being a woman and a black woman in this public. Praise the public praises our predators. T.I., you put a gun to my head in front of children, and I never called the police on you. But for years you have painted me as the villain, as black women. So Tiny, the only one that came to T.I.'s defense, is T.I. said nothing. So she said, "Oh, what? You want an abuser to train your sons? He was just uncle 2 years ago. Now, when did you say my husband assaulted you? Did you change your mind or change it back? What's up with you today, Pooh? I'm confused. Stop harassing my family. You strange. Everybody know you've been special. Face license seminar lady. Please get help, but leave us alone." Now, Sabrina heard that and came back and said, "This hurtful, because this is a woman I stood for and had her back. Now you turn around saying these things. You're disgusting. Don't ever let your loyalty kill your moral compass. Don't ever let money kill the person you are within. You know what happened. I know what happened. And you know me more than you know me. I'm the smallest bit of your worries. That's a major blow. Because that's a direct message sent to the right person. And we all know where that's going. Now, with that being said, we move forward. What's up with Tip? Why he can't get it right? Because I bet you think the buck stops there, right? Nope. Because since that happened, a woman has come forward and said, hey, this dude came and hit me with a doggone drug, and now I'm out of it. Another woman has come forward and spoke about the doggone pills. A 40-year-old woman says she had a horrible experience. She said, I got drugged by T.I. I took Molly with him. Then we smoked a joint which was laced. And while I passed out, he took advantage of me. Now he's being dogged for an assault. She alleged that somehow the police detained her for 30 days trying to get her arrested for prostitution. Sabrina and that other girl expressed their sympathy towards each other as they declared they will never be silent again. Old Tip got problems. Oh, he got problems because now Jay is gonna have to find out what he really want to do here. Um, I don't really think that this is moving in a direction that I hoped. I thought that we was moving past this savagery and this behavior, but I didn't. I was unaware of these things, and now I don't want people stopping me or be questioning us about things we don't know about. So we just gonna keep our distance. You're always gonna be in our prayers, but you know how it is. Man, look, man, these women crazy, man. They do anything for money. Now I don't even remember the time she even talking about. I don't even know who that woman is. That second one. The other one, man, she ain't like me from the jump. She jealous of what I got because she ain't got no man. She single baby mama. She riding around here trying to hope she gonna grab a celebrity or another rapper, and don't nobody want her ass. So now she mad at me because what we got over here. Because I'm still married with my family, and she ain't got no family. You know what I'm saying? So you know how that is, Jay. Did it happen to you too? You know what I'm saying? So you know how this game is, man. I just gotta weather the storm, man. It's us or is. I mean, I understand all that, but you gotta keep a distance on this, man. I mean, can you talk to the man? Cause she ain't answer my calls. She ain't said nothing to none of us. I'm trying to get Killer Mike to go over there, and Killer Mike don't even want to get involved. So I'm gonna go on ahead and try to talk to the man myself. Nah, I would advise you just leave the man alone right now. We just want to see the fires and the flames die down first. You're only gonna make it worse. Just stay quiet. We'll see what happens. But I gotta go. Call that number back. This number has been disconnected. Damn. Already? I can't get nobody at Rock Nation on the phone, baby. I need to talk to the legal team. How we gonna handle this? Look, I got your back, but you know that some of that stuff they saying that you now who are this girl you supposed to be getting that Molly to? Now, baby, come on now, you know that ain't happening. Now you know this girl, whoever she done found, is one of your friends. Well, I don't know about all that. But I know Sabrina was telling the truth, but I had to go there and defend your butt. Now, she didn't been defending your butt. You know what you did. Look here now. She trying to destroy what we got. What you supposed to do? What you want me to do? You want me to let her destroy everything we built? That what you want? You want to be out in the street? That what we gonna be? No reality show, no nothing. And, and you sitting here mad at me, and this your friend. I told you she was evil. And now when you finally wake up, look at what she doing. She trying to put you and your kids out on the street. That what she want. She unhappy, so she wants you to be unhappy, baby. Why can't you see that? You always at odds with me. Now look, I'm gonna go over there and do what I got to do once again to protect my family. Cause that's what we do. I do got your side, baby. I'm just saying who did the other girl that come around here talking about you gave her a lace blunt and some Molly and all that stuff. I mean, now we did that. Now I'm trying to, I just want to get the facts. Now, if you did it, you did it. And it's in the past. I forgave it and all that. We move forward. I want to know if the truth, you know what I'm saying? If that what you did, if you didn't do it, I need to know right now. There you go. See? See what I'm saying? You ain't letting it go because you moving forward with something that don't even exist. This woman just made up some story about me. I don't even know who she is. That's somebody your friend dug up. And now you going on with it like it's the truth. You see? See how they poison your mind? They've been doing it for years. I told you, making a fool out you. No, nobody now, come on now. Don't act like Brittany wasn't telling the truth. Brittany was telling the truth. Now, by some of that stuff she was saying, now that was true. But I still roll with you anyway, because you my husband, and I took my oath, and you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna let nobody come up here and destroy my family. So I took your side, and I ain't talked to her in 2 years. You can look at my phone, see I ain't said nothing. I ain't said you did. I'm just saying, you asking about this other woman that I don't know nothing about. Now let's let it rest and let's move forward. Why can't we just do that? Let's be people. You understand? That's all I'm saying. Let's move forward. Let's stop holding each other back. Now, I know y'all was waiting to hear the T.I. and Tiny voice, so I decided to give it to you, even though I wasn't going to do it today. So, anyway, hit the like button. Hit the Cash App up. Carcino's the name on the Cash App. Karceno. Y'all have a blessed day out there. The Patreon gonna be fire, man. We gonna really get down today. And on that note, deuces. If you knew, hopefully they subscribed already. They should have already subscribed.